17 of harvest. Currently walking out to the shop with just my socks on. It's only going to be painful for a little bit. I don't know where my slides are at, but I know I have like 4 pairs of shoes in the office, so if I just get to them, then I don't have to drag another pair of shoes out to the office or run them all back. So, ow. Okay, we're good. We got our second skid plate delivered. So basically, the girl I talked to, she has like a new role where she delivers stuff and gets stuff from other stores and stuff like that. So we got it delivered for free, which is cool. It would have also been cool if it was in stock and I could have picked it up yesterday. But nevertheless, okay, I have my skid plate. I'm gonna transfer all the tools for that into the red truck for JD. When he gets here, he's going to put this on, fuel up, stuff like that. I'm going to haul a load of beans in. I also need to get DEF today. I need to pick up a bean check. I need to drop off a contract for them. I'm gonna do that all on that trip. And I'm gonna go look at the chicken litter. I think we got more delivered yesterday. And I think that's it. We have a little bit more, over 100 acres of beans left. We have to be at 1, 2, 3, 4 fields. But they're all relatively close to each other. So I think, knock on wood, knock on skid plate, we could be done with beans tomorrow if things go well. Okay, the chicken litter pile has really grown from yesterday. So I currently have half of a load of very dry beans dumping into the overhead. And then in the overhead, I have half of a load of a little bit higher moisture beans. So I'm attempting to blend them together. Basically, I'm going to dump this into the overhead, and then I'm going to load the front and the back half with a little bit of wet, and then load the front and back half with a little bit of dry. It's not really a blend, it's more like a layering. And this might all be just pointless because it wasn't too much of the higher moisture stuff. But I don't know, I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, at the elevator now. I don't see Greg, but he might be in line to dump. Not too big of a line this morning, but this place is definitely busy. There's Greg with the other truck. They're filling up any semi here. This is one of our last planted fields. There are some little drowned out spots, some pretty sad looking beans on the edges. I'm hoping throughout the field they are pretty decent. I need to call my sister today. Today is her birthday. So happy birthday to Kenzie. We had to run over a few beans, just opening the field up because there's not a good place to road because this road is teensy tiny. So I'm picking up some stragglers and kind of draping them on top of beans, hoping the header will pick them up later. Okay, soybean check has been taken to the bank. I'm packed my lunch and I'm off to the field with a truck. Truck's here. Combine. Another truck. First dump going on. Okay, I picked up a few of the beans that we ran over just because I don't have anything to do right now. I could answer emails and do other stuff, but I don't want to. I don't know if you can see that here. Oh, he just moved it to 4.6. He's nudging me. The beans are not so beautiful. The clouds are nice though. Clouds are very pretty. Okay, so today JD started implementing pay deductions, which is interesting. And I fear that I have gotten one of the two so far. Someone left tire marks on the bean platform. Don't believe that one was me, but also someone knocked over a tile line in this field. And I do believe I was the one who planted this field, so that would have been me with the planter. So I don't know. I think he should get some deductions. He ran over some beans when we put the header on. But I probably won't say anything to him because I don't know if you've ever watched the show Dance Moms. Basically, every week they have a pyramid of all of the girls, and there's always one girl, Maddie, who's always at the top of the pyramid because she was the best. And JD would be our version of Maddie at the top of the pyramid every week. So I really don't have enough to rag on him for, unfortunately, at this time. But we'll see. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, Greg's back with the truck, moves the cart out of our way. We only have like 10 acres left here, and then we'll be on to the last whole field, last 70 acres, and then we got 2 little spots to get, and then we'll be done. Now, we still have a leak in this top part of the auger on the grain cart, but we are just running it as it is. We looked into what we can get to fix it at the end of the season, and we will do that later. Okay, we're gonna get some small patches first just because I can't be here tomorrow. So then Greg and JD can just work on one bean field. Now I don't worry about running stuff around, getting stuff. So headed a weird back way to a farm, but it should be fine as long as there aren't any other pieces of equipment on the road. Okay, that move went really well. I didn't pass a single person. Okay, while JD was taking off little chunks here and there, I checked out the sheep. They are lambing right now, and the lambs are so cute. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed. Now, on this pasture, this is just like 8 acres that we own. The last couple of years, we've decided to cash rent the pasture out to someone else. And then this season, he decided to put sheep out there. So I've been learning about them. These are Catan sheep. They are hair sheep. That means that no one has to come out and shear them. And they are just so adorable. So cute. It feels like the entire afternoon was just spent moving pieces of equipment around to and from different fields, but we got all of our little patches off. I'm glad that we waited. We had like an acre here, an acre there of green beans, and yes, it took us like, I don't know, a few hours to pop around and get all of them, but they were a lot more fit and they were cut when they should be. Moving fields is always a guessing game of, should I take the really small back road where there's probably a lot less traffic, but if there is traffic, I'm gonna have to get way over in the ditch and it can be hard, or do I take the more busy road where there is a better ditch available to me? I went the back road this time and I think it worked out in my favor. So far this fall, we've had pretty good luck with passing people on the road, just a few people that didn't want to wait at all and went flying by. Just a gentle reminder, even if there is farm equipment on the road, you do still have to obey the traffic laws. So if you're going up a hill and there's a double yellow line, maybe then is not the time to pass because you can't see if someone is coming in the lane that you're trying to pass on. But that was just one incident in particular. Most people would get off into driveways or get fully off into the ditch, which was amazing and super awesome. I always appreciate when people do that. I will always get over as far as I can to the one side.
for me to be safe and for someone to pass me. But I appreciate everyone's time and patience when we are moving stuff on the roads.
I just picked this up off the ground in the middle of my dad's field. What the heck is this? Okay, it is a T240, whatever that is. Found it. Okay, we're heading down now, but that was a mess. There was one of our neighbors also we had two combines passing each other on the road. The neighbor pulled off to the side so that we could both get by, but where he pulled off is where we needed to drive into our field. So they had to play some chicken on the road, get everyone situated. And then, so we hook up, and then I see his header coming to hook up, and then another neighbor who's on that other side drove his header down. I'm not sure if they're going to that field or not, but we might have 3 farmers all right next to us going in the same area at the same time. Pretty funny. But Greg just got sent down with the grain cart. I'm gonna watch Operations Center till I can see there's room for me to bring a semi. In the meantime, I'm gonna look at these sheeps, these little lambs. Aren't they cute? Okay, got the first semi moved to this field. I'm gonna walk down the road back to the other semi. It's only like 1/4 of a mile or something. It's not bad. And I'm gonna cut through the field, so it's gonna be even less. And it's also honestly good for me to get out walking around. I'm not getting too much physical workout in today. Well, I clearly have not dumped this rain gauge in a while. So as we are getting to our last field, yields are just not where I want them to be. They're not terrible. I think we'll be kind of right around where we were last season. But I'm also hoping that our monitor is a little bit low, just guessing off of how quickly we filled up the bins versus how many acres we had. But these last couple of fields will all get pulled across the scale, so we will be able to see if our yield monitor was off and then adjust our averages from there for all the fields. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, I'm going to run up this hill because that will be great exercise. Let's go. Man, I have not done cardio in a long time, clearly. That was brutal. Okay, now we have both semis here, walking back to get the red truck. Hello, dear. We got our last field opened up and we cut until it wasn't fit anymore, and then I did my chin-ups. I'm getting a lot better at these as the days go on. I had someone comment the other day saying they don't like the chin-ups, they don't like seeing that, they just want to see farm content, and to that I have to say, I'm sorry, but this is my channel. I'm gonna do what I want, and it's fun for me, okay? And I have to hold myself accountable. Otherwise I would stop doing these chin-ups because I hate them. Okay, JD and Greg got both semis filled up. I took one back to the shop. I came back here to clean up because I have a presentation tomorrow. That's just a Zoom online. And then I have people coming for an important meeting tomorrow afternoon that I'm getting nervous for. So I got the office kind of cleaned up and I got my thoughts kind of organized slightly. Kind of brutal having a important meeting right in the middle of harvest when I haven't had many days off, but this is when it needed to happen, so it's gonna happen.